My Music Rules is the first segment in the 10th episode of the 4th season of Arthur, and in this episode, they are trying to find a musician to go to the local library and play some music. Not the most logical place for a mini concert, but nevertheless, they're trying to find somebody, and DW ends up, with her grandmother's help, inviting Yo-Yo Ma, which I'll talk about more in a moment, and Francine ends up inviting her uncle, who is also a musician. And both of them turn up at the library, and there's a bit of animosity between DW and Arthur and Francine and the rest of them as they try and argue whether classical or jazz music is the best. And Yo-Yo Ma and Francine's uncle do their own performances, and they get on very well. And the ultimate message here is that you don't have to just like one kind of music. There is no best kind of music. One of the characters asks, I think it might have been DW, or it could have been Arthur, somebody asked, how do you know which is the best? And of course the two musicians point out that there is not really such a thing as the best, because it's largely down to personal taste, and you can also like more than one kind of music. And I think this is a really important message, maybe not so much for younger children. It's a great way to introduce them to different kinds of music, but certainly as people grow up, some people can become quite snobbish about music. This is not something that I've felt or encountered, because I don't care about people's opinions of my musical tastes, but certainly it's quite rife in the film community, where certain genres or styles are considered the best, and if you like something else, then you are kind of considered as not having a good taste in music. And this kind of washes over that and says, nah, music is music, you can like what you like. Yo-Yo Ma does actually voice the character of Yo-Yo Ma. When this aired, that would have meant nothing to me. Even now, that doesn't mean too much to me, but I am now, as an adult, aware of who Yo-Yo Ma is. But even if you don't know who he is, you can get the point of the narrative. I thought it was a pretty good message, and told in a pretty fun and creative way.